All right, we're with Gretna quarterback Zane Flores, coming off a state championship season now, multiple Division I offers. What has this last year been like for you and just your growth and seeing Gretna win the state championship?
It's been pretty awesome. I always had a great season this past year. It was great to see like our whole teams, like all of our work in the off season. Great to see it pay off. And then these past couple weeks, getting a few offers, that was obviously like very cool. So.
You had a great sophomore year, but then you took a huge jump as a junior. Where do you think you made the biggest jump going into after your sophomore year to your junior year?
I would say my accuracy improved a lot, and then my confidence, just having like confidence in myself, that really allowed me to bump my game up a little bit. So yeah, just going into every game, confident with the game plan, confident in my teammates. So yeah.
What was the moment for your team where you're like, we can do this? Like, because you never really ranked like in the top 5 a lot of the year, and I think a lot of outsiders didn't put Gretna up there. But where was the moment in your program where you're like, we're going to get this done?
I think just like going through the whole off season and like the beginning of the season, I knew we had like a great group of guys. We had a great team, and then when we played Elk South the first time and we lost, we were like, hey, we made some mistakes. We should have won this game. We're right here with everyone else. And I think that really, set the tone for us the rest of the season.
And now recruiting, you got the Kansas State offer, the Oklahoma State offer, and some other ones as well. Everyone always said, once you get the first one, it goes. And, you got about 4 in a week. How fast has that gone in the last week or so when all these offers came in for you?
It was super fast. A couple weeks ago, I didn't really have any, and I guess now I have 4. It's super cool, I guess.
When Kansas State gave you your first Power 5 offer, how exciting was that moment, knowing that, okay, the door's finally opened?
It was pretty exciting. I've been talking to Kansas State for a while. I went down there. I've been down there like 3 times. I loved it there every time, and when they offered me, that was super cool. So.
Now, Oklahoma State came in, and I believe you're going to talk to Coach Gundy this week, is what Coach Kale has said. How surprising was that offer to get Coach Rattay offering you, and knowing the history Oklahoma State has with quarterbacks as well?
Yeah, I think it was super cool. They've been in contact with our coaches a little bit like throughout the season and this off season. But yeah, that program, they always got good quarterbacks running through their program, so that's obviously super cool.
What other teams, you get those 2 offers, like have you been kind of hit up more, new follows, new teams? Like, what's kind of it been like after the last week?
Not a whole lot of new teams, pretty much the same. I've still been in contact with Wyoming and Missouri a little bit, just like getting to know them a little bit more, kind of going through that process, so yeah.
The way quarterback recruiting works typically, by about June 1st, like guys are shut down. Do you kind of think you're going to have to make a decision before the summer starts, kind of knowing how spots fill? Do you have an idea how you want to play it out in the next few months?
I'm probably going to have to make a decision before the start of my senior year. So really I'm just going to go through the spring, try to get down to all these places. And then after the spring, we'll kind of see how it goes from there.
Kansas State, Oklahoma State, what's your plan? Are you going to go down there in March right away when things open back up, or go to spring practices, spring games?
I'll definitely try to get to practices, some spring practices, kind of see how like the coaches and players, how they all work during practice. That'll probably be early in March, so it'll definitely be cool to see all that.
Are those kind of the 2 teams that have jumped out because of their offer? Are Missouri's obviously in there, it sounds like, and some others as well, or?
I've been in contact with them even before they offered, so yeah.
Now, and I know Nebraska hasn't offered, but have they had any contact with you or talked? Is there anything going on there where they've been in contact with you as of late?
Not really. Nobody from the new coaching staff has really been in contact at all.
So is that could they play themselves in if like they get involved here, or is it going to be tough because the other teams have been recruiting you longer? Is it hard to say right now?
I think it's hard to say. Right now, I'm not too worried about that. Mainly just worried about going into the spring, taking visits to the school that schools I've been talking to. So,
What's the most important thing for you? Is it location? Is it offense? Is it head coach, assistant coach? Is there one thing that or two things that really are going to be important for you?
I don't think location's a very big deal for me. I think, obviously offensive system, if I can work my way in there. Coaching staff's just like great people that are going to push me every day. So yeah, I think those are the two main reasons.